Hi. Well, let's do something special again today. Each time I make one of these short videos, I'd like to teach you 3-4 minutes how to improve your life. So let's improve your life today with a word that we're all common with and familiar with, the word anxiety. Anxiety is an interesting word, isn't it? It sure is. We all have it. We all know it. We fear it. We don't like it. And if you look up anxiety on Google, you will find pages of a definition of anxiety. And I mean in no way to contradict what Google says and what people with much knowledge have to say about anxiety. But I'd like to share with you a simple way of reducing anxiety. Real simple way. It's worked for me in the past. I've probably have worked literally with hundreds of people in the past, teaching them how to reduce anxiety. And if you learn some techniques of self-hypnosis, you'll calm down the mind a lot. But imagine anxiety is a lot of thinking. The mind is thinking and thinking and thinking, and it can't stop thinking. And then the thinking goes into expectations. It goes into what if. What if is a favorite phrase for people with anxiety. Yeah. What if I'm late? What if I don't get that job? What if I don't have enough money to pay my bills? What if I get sick? What if I don't get well? And we'll talk about that in another time, but let's talk about anxiety and the what ifs. So what ifs to me are an interesting language that sort of implies that the what if is going to be bad. But really we have a 50-50 chance it might be good. You know, what if it's okay? What if they show up on time? What if I get that raise? What if I win the lottery and I have enough money? What if I get well? What if I don't get sick? My grandmother was 100 years old when she died. She was never sick. She went to the hospital 3 days before her death and said, "Don't take me to the hospital. If I go to the hospital, I'll never come home." She didn't come home. So we wonder what we create with our mind, don't we? Yeah. So let's go back to anxiety and reducing it quickly. Anxiety to me has two components. One component is a lack of knowledge. That means we don't know. We don't know if we're going to get that job. We don't know. We don't know if we're going to have enough money. We don't know. Not knowing is okay unless you introduce another component called stress. So if you have one component of lack of knowledge and enter into a component of stress, the two create anxiety. Good example is maybe you have an appointment at a certain address. And you get to that area, you know the area, and your appointment is for 3 o'clock. You look at your watch and it's 5 minutes to 3. Now you know you're in the vicinity of the appointment, but you only have 5 minutes to find it. So if you only have 5 minutes to find it, and you don't know where it's at, you now have what's called anxiety. But if it's 2:30, wow, where did the anxiety go? We lowered the stress. So we lowered the stress by just giving ourselves extra time, by making it 2:30 instead of 5 minutes to 3. And the other component is, what if it's 5 minutes to 3, but we've been there before and we know it's on the next block? No anxiety, see? So if we have knowledge, we've been there before. If we have an absence of stress, then the anxiety can't churn inside of us. We calm ourselves down. So I can't give you knowledge of your future. I'm pretty intuitive, but I can't give you that. But what I can do is teach you a technique that will help you reduce your stress. And that is each day, take about 5 or 10 minutes, or especially as I said on some of my other videos, when you go to sleep at night, relax yourself. Calm your energy. Maybe in the middle of the day, maybe your mind is all worked up in the middle of the day and you're feeling stress, and you close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and get yourself to relax. Have you ever watched a smoker inhale on a cigarette? And they take that cigarette and they go. They have no anxiety, because they're doing deep breathing. So you breathe deep, just go 5-10 minutes each day. Each day, do this for each day. Close your eyes, get comfortable, take a few deep breaths, maybe in your break at work, maybe at home in your leisure time, maybe nobody's around. Maybe you're sitting in your car for an appointment and you sit back, recline your seat a little bit and just go. and just think the word relax. Okay, that's it for today. I used up my 5 minutes, so maybe we might start calling this 5 minutes to feeling good. I wish you well. I wish you much love. I love all of you. Thank you very much for being here.